Yes, that's right. I am live again. Shankar from San Antonio, your web developer. I want to talk a little bit about the importance of being a good communicator if you are in business. There are two instances where very recently I spoke about being in business and good communication, and I just felt like it was a sign compelling me to go live on Facebook and talk about the importance of being a good communicator in business. So here we go. Actually, if you read about Warren Buffett and him giving a few pieces of advice to anyone who wants to reach important goals in life, he will tell you that one of the single most skills that he needed to learn in order to become successful was how to become a good communicator, how to overcome fear of public speaking. He will tell you that he doesn't even know where his high school and university diploma is anymore, but he does know where a diploma is that he gained after he had completed a public speaking course, and he actually framed that, and it is in his office. It was a Dale Carnegie being an efficient communicator course, and he says it has helped me tremendously. And in fact, if you talk about sales, if you talk about business, it always comes back to how can you, in an honest, helpful way, communicate with other people and let them know how your business can help them. Let them know why what you sell may fill a need that they have. Because at the end of the day, if you have a service and there's no need for it, then there's no sale. And that's why being a good communicator is so terribly important. Now, since we're talking about business, let's talk a little bit more about that situation where you talk to a potential customer and what should you talk during that conversation? What are the topics that should be addressed during that conversation? It is all about wanting to be helpful in an honest way. First, you want to find out whether the person really needs what you have to offer. Because if he or she doesn't need what you have to offer and you push in order to make a sale that does not mean anything, then I think you're not a good business person. However, if you try to find out whether what you have to sell makes sense for them and you honestly try to help them, then you're a good business person. Now, we had recently, when we had a conversation amongst business people, there was this question, so how can you find out what other people's needs are without being too pushy? And the answer is very simple. You just show honest interest in their business, in what they do. And very often, being an efficient communicator just means listening. Okay, so you would ask the question, can you tell me how you started your business? Can you tell me about what your company is about? And then you shut up and you listen. And then you say, all right, so does that mean that you need to find ways to quickly react to customer requests? Does that mean that you need to find ways to exactly respond to a request the very same day the request comes in? So basically, by listening what the person is telling you, you identify those needs. And then you repeat them back. And you make the conversation into a conversation where you ask questions to which you already know the answers because you have listened. So you just make sure that there is a need for what you sell by listening. It's very simple, isn't it? And then you try to find out whether the budget that the person has is in line with your price points. And then you try to find out whether the person to whom you speak is actually in a position where he or she can make the decision to act for their business. And then, if you know that, then you can talk about timing. When is the decision to be made? Is it to be made today, yesterday, in a week, or very often in 2 months, in 3 months? And if that time is too far away, then maybe you should reschedule another meeting and talk again and see if the realities have changed. So you're asking me, how can I become a good communicator? Because I am terrified standing in front of other people. And, I am very eloquent and I can really talk well amongst friends. But as soon as this situation gets put into a professional setting or in a situation where I stand in front of a large crowd of people, then I just immediately get very anxious and nervous. And there's only one answer, and that is you have to practice it. And one of the ways how you can practice is you join a public speaking club. I personally joined a Toastmasters International Club when I was attending Miami University in Oxford, Ohio. It was actually Louisa's idea. She said, I want to become a better public speaker, and I joined her. And I can say this club has done so much for me, because you have to prepare speeches and then give them in front of a very supporting, understanding group, and then they give you feedback and give you items, very specific things in your way of communicating that you can improve upon. And then there's a curriculum that you work yourself through, and then you can get the certification of a competent communicator, which I have. And I think it was a fantastic choice and fantastic investment of my time to attend such a public speaking club. All right, so let's see. Is there anything else I can say about that? Yes. Just try it. Just start. You don't have to be perfect. Most everybody is afraid, is nervous about public speaking, putting yourself out there. Just do it. Just do it and get feedback and get better, and you will find it very, very helpful. People who communicate in a concise and clear way often get successful faster, just because people understand in a better way what it is that they want. So if you can improve your communication, whether it's in written or spoken form, that is always a plus. So tell me about the action steps you've taken, and yeah, awesome. I'm gonna stop this now. I'll see you next time when I'm live. Thanks for watching.